All right, so I want to talk about rate of progress, okay? Rate of progress, the measurement on how you're progressing in your fitness goals, right? This is the biggest demotivator, and it's the biggest reason why people quit. But Pet Gorilla, progress is positive and it motivates you to keep getting better and better and better. Yeah, it is, but what happens when the progress slows down? Okay, check this out. Novice and beginner athletes like Sean have the biggest misconception about rate of progress for two reasons. And these two reasons are the reasons that you will quit your New Year's resolution and go back to the unhealthy lifestyle that you had. The first reason why rate of progress will demotivate you is because we've spent years and years and years of a sedentary and unhealthy lifestyle to get to the point we are now. And for some reason, we think we're going to shed all of that horrible buildup of unhealthy and obesity in like 2 months. Well, I should be able to do this, and bam, magically destroyed all the years of unhealthiness just like that. And it doesn't work that way, right? If it took you 10 years to get of sedentary couch potato Netflix watching time to get where you're at now, why would you think that it only takes 2 months to get rid of all that, right? Progress is slow, so is the building of the unhealthy lifestyle. I mean, it wasn't you decided to sit on the couch and then the next day all of a sudden you're, 310-pound Sean, right? It takes time. So the other reason why people get demotivated though is once you get off that couch and you start going through a workout routine and you got your diet right, you make all this crazy progress. But then your body starts adapting to the workload and the progress starts to slow down. And then you're like, I'm not yielding the results that I need. So then you just quit. So you got to realize that, hey, these are things that we need to get in our head in order to make sure that we don't quit. One is progress is slow and it takes time. Okay. And the more in shape you get, because it really only takes a couple of months to get into decent shape if you're working your butt off. But after that, the progress is in inches. And as long as you're progressing day by day, week by week, it really doesn't matter how fast you're progressing. It just matters that you are progressing, right? And if you start to stall out, then just make the incremental changes to continue that progress. But professional athletes, their progress is in inches, right? Marathon runners that can do it in 2 hours, they're not trying to break a 1 hour mark. They're trying to finish in 1 hour and 59 minutes, and they work that much harder to get that 1 minute off. Powerlifters, when they're benching 600 pounds, they're not trying to bench 800. No, they take an entire year to try to bench 610. So yeah, the progress slows down, but that's just because you're turning into a badass and it takes that much longer to yield the same amount of results. And the other thing is when your capacity for work starts out at a low level, then yeah, when you're working here, your body's got to make so many changes, weight loss, muscle building to get at that point. But then when you up your workload here, then it's slow incrementals. And so you just got to realize that it's more important to progress than it is the amount of progression, right? Keep it casual and keep it good and just continue on. You'll eventually get there, but not as quick as you think it will be, okay? You can do it. I love you. And you're going to be awesome. So don't give up. Just make sure you're progressing every single day. Make sure you're progressing every single week, and you'll be good. Pet Gorilla out. Deuces.